All right, so the other day my trusty bug assault fell off the ledge, and the salt container up here got damaged. So I've been trying to keep it running, but it's gone. So I need to go ahead and learn the lesson of what's inside a bug assault. So this is it's a great little tool for shooting flies. All it does is have a little bit of salt residue, and so it's really great for keeping a picnic under control or just shooting flies off the window. It's entertaining aside from getting rid of the flies. So there's a little bit of satisfaction in that as well. So anyway, let's not gild the lily any further. I've taken screws out all along the top here. The charging handle comes off on its own when you take the two screws out. You can see there's two little screw holes there, and it comes out in two pieces. So now, part of the reason why I'm recording this is just so everybody else who might be interested in how things work can see it. But the other part is I'm afraid it's spring-loaded and shit's gonna fly everywhere. So I want to be able to catch it on video so I know which way how to put it back together. All right, so let's lift this thing up and get it taken apart. Okay, here's the top half. There we go. You can see there's some screws still in the holes, so I'm going to be careful not to flip that over the sink. There goes all the screws. Okay. So on the back side, you can see there's some spacers here. These are for the screws to engage their little seat points. There's really not any springs on this side, so I think I got off easy on that. So let's have a look at the mechanism. Gather up all these screws. All right, so the way this thing works is there is a charging mechanism that when you pull the charging handle back, you can see it's even got some lubrication on it to keep it so that it stays working over time. But you can see in the middle right here, there's a mechanical advantage gained by these gears. See that? And that pulls this centerpiece back. There's a mechanism on here that's kind of a gear that you can see on the slide right here, that when this goes forward, it grabs a piece of salt out of the salt tray right here. This little thing goes up and down by sliding back and forth. It's kind of locked in a locked position. I bet you it needs to be fired. So the sear is right here, and when you fire the weapon, see if we can take the safety off. I think it may already be. Here's the safety back here. You can see the safety mechanism is right here. When you cock the safety, it clicks into place with a little cog right there. There's a spring that keeps it back on. And I'm going to fire the sear, and we'll see we'll see how much of what happens when you push the button on these things. If I can. I guess I don't have it cocked all the way back. There we go. So now I can do it. So you do have to put the charging handle back to the beginning. I've got the safety off. Okay, let's let her rip. Or not. Could be there's a safety here. This is the when this thing is it's cocked and ready to go, this little sight pops up. I think it's like right here. The sight pops up to let you know it's ready to fire. I don't know why the trigger's not going. It's got to be a safety mechanism to keep me from doing exactly what I'm doing. There we go, all the way forward. All right, now we're good. All right, let's cock it again. There we go. That fired. Oh, now it's got a spring. Okay, I can feel the mechanism is charged now. So there is a spring mechanism right in here that, if you can see if I can flip it without making any. This right here, there's a tube or a piston right in here that's going to create the pressure wave that will fire the salt off. When it's open in the cocked position, see how this opens up? There's a little salt thing that opens up right there. This is what's broken. I mean, I tried to fix it with hot glue, but it's broken. So there's no way to keep salt in it. That's pretty bad. So then when you get ready to fire it, you'll see, I don't know if you can see that in there. See, that's where the hole is, where the salt goes in. When you fire it, it goes back down, and that closes the salt. That way, the salt doesn't continue to fall into the barrel when you recock it. Ingenious. This mechanical advantage is pretty nifty with these gears. Without the advantage of the charging handle, it's kind of hard to pull on these little levers. Some junk. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fire this off one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and take apart this orange part. One more time. See the firing mechanism. There you go. All right, let's start disassembling this now that it's no longer charged. First things first, let's go from the top down. It's got some Vaseline or something. It's kind of lubricant on that. Here you can see the piston a little easier. As far as hardware goes, it looks like the same size of screw. It's this same self-tapping plastic screw. All right. Here's the little pop-up sight dealie that controls this back section where the safety is. I'm going to pull the trigger.
Salt. Took care of the salt. The two things.
It's on a pivot. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
And we put in the salt and we put in this. So I don't know what the deal with.
All right. So this is the cocking mechanism that gives you a mechanical advantage so that you can load this spring that's inside the piston right here. And once you pull it back, imagine it's loaded right now. There's a piston in here. Here we go, big spring. And that's what creates the power behind the pneumatic thrust. All right, let's pull this thing off. This is the broken component, aside from the tip being broken, but that didn't really affect the performance. It just was unable to feed any more salt because this device had broken. I was shooting at flies, but they was just blowing them with air. It wasn't sending any projectiles. It was just upsetting them. You can see where it got broken right here. I think it might end up being clogged. I don't know. There's a spring right down in here. I imagine if I take these off, the spring will release. I'm going to go ahead and disassemble so we can see all the parts. This is a little mechanism here. It's kind of a nifty looking spring. And this moves up and down like this. Up and down, up and down. That lets the salt into the chamber. You can see this little hole right here. Salt will go in there, and then it goes down to be fired, and then when the air is distributed, that little bit of salt that's in that little chamber is what goes out the barrel. So by having it so that it doesn't happen until the minute that you're ready to fire, it grabs the salt, and just before you fire, it lets off it goes down into position. That keeps it so that if you loaded the salt and tipped the gun, salt will come out and you'd never have any projectile. So this gives it the delay that it needs to insert the projectile into the barrel just at the time of firing. Ingenious. Here's the piston. And it has a spring. This is the load spring that's going to give that the load that it needs to release. It's kind of interesting. All right, so that is the Bug Assault disassembled. I don't intend on spending any more time on reassembling this or fixing anything. I just hope that this, if you enjoy taking things apart to see how they work, I think that we've accomplished that. This is the part that broke right here and kind of what let us down. I've had this thing for years and years, so the plastic got a little old and brittle anyway. But anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I did. I'm going to throw this thing away now. That's all I got for today. Cheers.